Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gone Wild live clips and podcast. Today we are talking about how far will you go to deliver that. So in a recent live stream with my Gone Wild co-host Budsoda, we presented a clip from DeliverThat's YouTube channel going over how far someone is willing to drive to complete orders on the platform. As people who have been calling out company nonsense, I had a lot to say about it. So with that said, we are presenting a clip from the Gone Wild live stream about DeliverThat's social media campaign and the delivery radiuses, how far we would be willing to go to deliver that, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain, is never intended to be, legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we go over on any of the Gone Wild clips and podcasts is very market to market and case by case. What applies to me and my market, Budsoda's market, or any of the markets that are discussed throughout our videos and live streams may not apply to you. So with that said, enjoy the clip.
So like what, in terms of deliveries you'll accept and like a radius that you'll drive to, do you like to stick around downtown Cincinnati? Do you drive up here if the pay is worth it? Like what does your delivery radius look like when you're considering deliveries?
When I'm considering deliveries, if I can get like 2 or 3 in the same area, it doesn't matter where the area is at that point. So if I get 2 or 3 in the same area, I've actually picked up at this Bob Evans several times. I pick up at there's a Carrabba's right down the road here that I pick up on Merton Drive. So I've been up here many times, but I try to do 2 or 3 orders if I go this far.
Are you talking catering or?
Yeah, so that was from DeliverThat specifically. So on their YouTube page, they've been kind of pushing a lot of like driver tips, and in my opinion, you never learn from. I am not even touching that comment, Mr. Gigwise. But
But anyways, I'll read it. But no, like, go ahead.
I like one of DeliverThat's been doing is they've been trying to push out these tips, and they're trying to use real drivers for that. And what they're showing here is like, oh, how far are you willing to drive? Well, if I have 2 or 3 orders, well, how well paying are those orders? How far away are those orders? Are they easy? Oh, excuse me. Are they easy cater orders or direct contract orders? That's another thing. Because I just got an order the other day from Olo. Like it was an Olo order. That was a direct contract. That was Olo. And it was 74 and change. And what ended up happening was because that order, like it was on my app for like maybe a few minutes, and then they took it off my app saying the customer canceled it. Bullshit. Or the merchant canceled it. Bullshit. They probably handed it off to their own drivers. Why should I lock up time in my day anymore if you're not even going to commit to giving me the order? Like that is a huge issue that's plaguing the gig economy right now. Now they're not even giving us the orders that they say they're going to give us. I can't keep locking up time in my day if you're not going to follow through on your end. Like, pick a lane. Do you want me to take this order or do you not?
DeliverThat. Why don't you follow Educator's precedent on that? I know you didn't like their new rules, but maybe learn something from them. Be like, hey, here's how it is. Educator doesn't do this, but I wish it did. If the customer actually decides, oh, I'll just go get it myself. No, you already contracted me to do it. I'm getting my money. And if you cancel on me, it better at least pay me half what that value is worth within the 24 hours, you know? But they don't do that. It has to be within the hour. But, like, as far as the merchants doing it and canceling the order, and, like, the manager, whoever at the store goes and delivers it and pockets the tip, pockets the gratuity, that shouldn't happen either. Like, if it's on Educator's side, I know they're a little more strict about it. They will get on their butt, but if it's like an Olo or any other direct partnership with the restaurant, there's no consequences. Have some consequences, guys. Like, hey, if you cancel this order on us, merchant, you have to guarantee that driver his half pay or his or her half pay. Like, if it's within the 24-hour period, you got to guarantee their half and you got to pay it. That will stop that in the buck. They won't do that no more.
DeliverThat did that to you with an Easy Cater order. Deliver did that with an Easy Cater order. It's the restaurants doing it. Yeah, you see, that's my point. Like, at this point, I think they're just siding with the restaurants. Like all these delivery platforms, they're trying to side with the restaurants and to hell with the drivers at this point. And while on one hand, I do understand that. Like, I do understand, like, if you're going to tap into anything from a financial level, you're going to side with the people that are generating an income for you, not simply the drivers. And if you can remove some of the liability from yourself and onto them while still making that income, okay. Because here's the reality: this is why they have a direct contract, because they still get paid. At the end of the day, delivered, they're still getting theirs. You're just not getting theirs anymore.
So my opinion on it is that um people's feet need to be held to the fire. I guess Educator will do something if they do it too much, but like they can get away with it here and there. And if they rarely get a giant order, like Lisa was saying, they canceled on her, it must have been something good. They can get away with it once or twice here or there. But like, hold their feet to the fire on this, because if for the system to work, like the driver says, "Oh, I'll take them." There's 2, 3 orders out that way. Well, if just one of those orders falls through and you only have 2, well, there goes you're screwed. Now you're stuck with whatever order is left, and it might have been the longer one pulling you there. That's not paying as much, and that's most likely the one you're gonna get stuck with. Is the one that like you just took just to get you over that way, Because I did do that a lot when I was in Pittsburgh. Don't get me wrong, I didn't have many problems. I think I've had one order cancel on me the whole time I was there, but like, and it's not right. It's not right. So for the system to work efficiently, for everyone to make money in the system to run smoothly, those orders need to stay on how the driver scheduled them. So if the driver's got 3 orders scheduled and they're going a certain way, and you can tell the track, Educator keeps track of us, for example. They know exactly what we're doing. They know we multi-app. They ain't dumb. They know who we are as drivers. So why can't all these other platforms, Olo, DeliverThat, and all these other catering platforms, like, you gotta be consistent, guys. Like, you can't be, robbing Peter, pay Paul, and all this other crap trying to keep the restaurant happy because the restaurant sees there's $100 gratuity guaranteed on it or whatever, and they don't get those very often. They can take Easy Cater or their partnered orders. Oh man, there's a $50 tip on this. I'm gonna grab that. No, you can't do that because Big Fish is why the driver accepted it and tried to build on their way over there to that. Because if not, they probably release it because DeliverThat does have a system that you can release it with basically no consequences as long as it's like way out. And I don't think that it's right that because we line up our day around these scheduled orders. These are scheduled. We build our day around that. Most catering drivers are full timers. They're not people doing this part time. Yeah, I met part timers out there, and they were the worst, most impatient people. But like these part timers doing it, saying, "Oh, I just want to go home. I don't have anything going on." I was like, "You don't have anything important going on, though. Just be patient and wait. We're getting paid." But anyway, we got a comment from Lisa here.
It would stop happening when the restaurants can't see the tip. But I just found out that these catering apps shouldn't be seeing the tips either. Now we have an app stealing drivers' tips. We can't complain about the restaurants when an app takes drivers' tips.
I mean, multiple catering platforms have been accused of this. A lot of the uh, cartwheel apps. There was one that got kicked off, like we were talking about Para earlier when they were Para. One openly bragged, like, to a driver that, oh yeah, I steal 100% of the tips and I just increase the price $10 at a time till someone takes it, and he just pockets these giant tips. It's
Yeah.
like, no, you can't do that, and that's why Educator came down with a hammer and says, this is just supposed to be the payout structure. Now, if that's happening, that's not right, and people shouldn't be doing that. I'm not going to name names. I know exactly who she's talking about, but don't be doing that, guys. You will get caught sometime. It's not cool.
Yeah, I think they all do it to a certain degree, and it's frustrating because I know it too. Like, I'll intentionally choose not to take
Customer who tips certain amounts of money saying, yeah, it's only showing you gave me $20 this time. What did you tip? Just be curious. They're like, oh, I tipped you $40. Like, that's my bottom I'll tip. And it says 20 on my app. Like, what the frick? Why am I getting gypped here? And sometimes I'm like, oh, it was a mistake in the algorithm or something bull crap, and they'll give you extra money.
Bullshit.
Or,
It's a mistake
like,
up your
something's supposed to be $100 guarantee gratuity, and they're only showing what the customer actually gave as a tip, even though the tip automatically goes up. So, like, it was $1,000 of food, like $1,007. So worth $1,000. Hey, where's my 100? I don't care about the base pay at that point. I want my $100 bill. And every time, I never had an issue with it. They gave me my money.
Yeah.
That's a mistake. But you want to bet if I didn't call out to support or go above their head, I did both every time, that I would have problems and I'll never get my money.
Yep.
I'm talking about $100. I ain't, it's not no $3 freaking reimbursement on Uber that I know Biker DC would try to get more, but like he got kicked off Uber for a while because they said he was getting too many like reimbursements for stolen orders and canceled orders because like he's a full-timer and does it full-time.
Make sure to check out our Patreon for our full live stream replays, exclusive clips I can't post on YouTube, and access valuable benefits and resources for gig workers and self-employed individuals of all kinds. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time. By the way, make sure you join us for the Gone Wyld live stream, and you could be part of the conversation too. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
Tripping was the only wave of must. Take it back, we're looking back.